we look at the technology that comes through from Formula One, and a lot of it's making its way into production cars. Okay, sure, not the entry-level cars, but the top-end cars are getting Formula One tech in terms of hybrid energy, etc., etc.
Absolutely, definitely motor cars are just getting better and better.
Yeah.
It occurred to me a little while ago, you could go down to a showroom and buy a 600 horsepower motor car.
Yeah.
With some kind of a service plan.
5-year, 100,000.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And the cars are just going faster and faster, and I feel like we're living in the most amazing time for motor cars that there ever was. And we love old cars and we love collecting them and talking about them.
Oh, is it worth it? Is it worth buying? Is it worth buying? And let's just
Can I tell you a quick story?
Okay, yeah, we've got it.
So, Michael Briggs and I went up to Midval. No, not Midval, to Nino Venturi's track. Yeah, it's Midval.
Yeah.
And he had a Superboss and I had a 325 IS. And the camera crew were in an Amarok V6 diesel bucky. Okay. They had a crane on the back and stuff. And the night before they told me that this Amarok was as quick as the Superboss. And I was like, yeah. So I think I drove the BMW very well. I don't think it was as fast as the Superboss. It wasn't a very good example. But I made perfect starts.
Sure.
Michael obviously drove very well.
Yeah.
And the Amarok slightly drove away from us.
No. From a Superboss and a 325 IS. Iconic cars in the day, known as being,
So that's what I'm trying to say. It's quite incredible. And I remember my first race car.
But hang on a second. Let me stop you for a second there. Surely the feeling in the Superboss and the 325 as a driver was a lot more exhilarating.
Yeah.
So basically, I can buy a Tesla, and you can rock up in a Ferrari F40 or any Ferrari, and I can drag you and leave you behind. But it's the blandest feeling. I mean, sure, you get pushed back into your seat and you go,
Yeah.
But
Okay,
there's
what
no.
about something like a Honda Type R. That's got
beautiful
good
to
interaction
drive.
and feeling, and that's a lot faster.
Okay, if you were to say to me, right, we're going to take a winding road, we're going to go up Solari or Franschhoek Pass, right? Take a Tesla or take a BMW 1M. I'll take the BMW 1M.
Yeah, probably. I've never driven a Tesla, so I don't know.
Me either.
But I have driven a 1M.
But a 1M, and the point there is that the 1M, it's a driving experience, right? Yes. You don't get out of the 1M feeling to yourself, well, that was assisted by this electric motor that zhoozhed me along. You have the feeling that you're connected to the car. Yeah. And this is why I'm looking forward to, on the BMW note, the new M2. That apparently is rumored to be unveiled soon in the next week or two.
I've seen pictures of it. Yeah.
I've seen what they think it's going to look like, but I can't wait. And it's a sad era for that BMW because that's the last of its kind that we'll see of
Already
that.
The new C63 is a hybrid with a 4-cylinder engine that got away from the V8. So,
but it's a powerful engine that they got in the new C63. Yes,
incredible.
It's a 500 kilowatt motor.
The combination.
The combination.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so your argument is buy new, don't buy old. I say it's a fine line. Sure, when things break, you're covered under the plan. When things are new, sure, you can have the quickest new modern car that's on the road. But does it drive as well as the cars of yesteryear that made you feel more connected to the experience that is driving? Your 0 to 100 times weren't as flashy, weren't sub 3s, they were 4.5. Some of them even up to 5 if you look back at the old Porsches from yesteryear. But boy, getting there was a treat, it really was. And getting there again and again and again. The smell inside the cabins of petrol is something you don't get in the modern cars too, and you get that a lot from those older vehicles. So the debate's out there. What do you say? Do you say go with the old and tried and tested, experienced engineering from yesteryear, or are we into something that's new and modern and got all the bells and whistles to make a fairly average driver like me, and that's being complimentary, look really good? Let us know in the comments below, like, subscribe, and Deon Joubert and I will be back with more motor racing and banter around motor vehicles again next week. Thanks, Deon.